Might see that duelist head-to-head made manifest
to the
here
200 bits. MIBR on defense, KRU on attack. Okay, I got a bit of time to read this. Fun fact, D2 has lost exactly 14 rounds every series so far.
Listen, there's no hiding the
that's
intent from this one.
Hold on, let me read the end of it in a sec. Because what's going on? Very nice. Good trades though, and they get a good plan. They're pretty far away.
Not bad from MIBR, to be honest.
The 3 series, they've lost 42 rounds, 5 less than RQ, lost in 1 best of 3 against Nongshim.
Try to catch the timing.
That was the crazy overtime one though, right? Wait, that's flash though. And they don't overheat. And they chill. And they both go back. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Chances, opportunities, fires the shot off.
Wait, what a cool play from him though. No hesitation there. Insta wrap around, great reposition.
And a confident
it is
repeat as well.
2-1.
KRU are such a difficult team to play against.
2-1 on the pistols.
When they are playing fast and aggressive and taking all of the space that you give them. This round, they got pushed in A main and they just ran up mid. They were like, okay, we know exactly where to react to. It's a good start from Nosra as well, who had a really rough performance on Bind. He needs to be keeping that up. But KRU take the pistol. And that is going to delay Aspas getting an operator. It's
yeah, and they don't go too crazy with the sheriffs this time. Only the 2.
Probably 2-0 up.
2 deaths are allowed for KRU. And I mean, they got to expect this off.
Trying to adjust, and he hits it. Okay, dash.
Sure. Not great.
Hits him out of dodge. The confidence is there.
KRU, they're allowed a couple of deaths because they have a couple of players that
and there's one of them
went with their pistols.
Mid-cast, dude, I was so sure that they were going to be on top of this.
Without being able to trade things out, a 4v5 that's a raw one like this.
They know it's doable, and they know that's a thing, surely.
That's going to be difficult for KRU.
Is this a limb game? What happens to the loser? Loser's done for 5 weeks, mate.
Style it down.
They're out of here.
Just going to clear out that back section in case there was a player there.
It's a large commitment of.
They get 1 champ point, I think.
And the KO nade. MIBR were pretty far off this site, but they've got double sheriffs. It's Nosra and Aspas you're looking at.
All playing off site.
That's a choice.
Yeah. Cliffside plant. I mean, they're going to have to opt into spamming, I suppose, facing together, hoping that the guns really do save the day. Aspas was lurking out from behind.
But he's decided not to commit.
No committal still, that Sheriff. Also is doing work with it. Eventually he's going to be falling. Shaynum! He's gone. And Aspas is miles away. Creeping behind here.
When he got this jaw,
fully anticipating, fully
should he have committed?
I'm winning another 1v1 against Aspas.
Yeah, he had to commit. Takes too long to go this way around.
I mean, both of these players pretty familiar with each other as well.
He was hoping the team stayed alive heavier.
Now with an opportunity,
so they're looking for him here, and he can shoot them in the side. Like, his decision making is not too bad. It's just
2 losses.
He needs the rest of his team to be on the same page if he's going to go for this. It's really good damage no matter what. They'll take this though.
But crucially, not that
2 guns out of him.
Available for Aspas on defense, so he's going to be rifling for a while yet.
A little bit of danger into the bonus. Despite everybody, almost everybody falling at the end there for KRU in that prior round. And as you mentioned as well, Josh, the money not really good enough to get the operator in the hands of Aspas.
He's still going to be looking for fights over towards mid, though.
Same setup.
Yeah, here comes the exec, man. Good luck, odds in.
It's dangerous as an op.
He's got 2 trips to work around, and got to see that Cypher run away to not get hit by them. He's done great.
Still standing his ground, wins it versus Kesnid. Pop Flash True didn't even quite connect onto them still. Tap in ajar with a movement. Almost going even. Orb drop down at their feet. There's about 55 seconds left into the round, and what's your play?
Yeah, and they have over-rotated. If they can actually get out of there. Yeah, they see 1 go, but I think you can just bait Shy here.
Looking for Shy to make the play. Shy is absolutely the playmaker in this spot. He's used his orb to get across.
Trip at his feet.
He can hop up silently here, though.
Yep. Oh, a thief in the night. He might just be absolutely out of work done, but he needs to win the opening fight out there versus Nosra. Just not quite happening still.
Okay, they did okay damage. Still, MIBR will be pretty happy with that.
A way better beginning for
The
Nozwa.
no anti-KO. They were kind of ready for it. It kind of was an anti-KO. But they committed one trip, but it's just that the Cypher was here. Like the Cypher was over towards Heaven, and then the Cypher just ran away. Once the ult came in, and then as soon as they got rid of one on site, he came back over towards site to help fight, and then got hit by the last tick. Like they did have an anti-KO. It's just, it looked a little bit odd because it was like he was still on the same site. It's just the fact that he was far away to not get hit by it.
Flash in the dark, nothing to break that one, of course, because anybody who could was blinded up. Deep knife against the back wall.
Melza 1 kill away from ult.
1 in terms of how crew were choosing to play it, just trying to lurk these players up towards mid.
The drone counteracts that potential lurk timing, though.
Yeah.
And I thought they'd be running some defense Cypher utility on A, but instead they're just having Ardazine jump peek this.
Yeah, but they got that early Heretics cam right now on B.
That's a little worrying because Kesnet's sharp with these. Ardazine, whenever this wall goes up, has got to try to get info. You see him here flashing. Going for the little jiggle.
A really important round where we kind of have a
pulled all of the util out of him though.
Bit of quiet time.
But also crew have not really taken too much.
We got 5 for crew. We got 2 for MIBR.
Slowly working their way back over.
We got the lock set up over towards middle. We got the 2 pass and sight hit over towards A ready. Oh, this knife hits both.
That's going to be connecting. Dash forwards and engagement. Core 4 Kisnet wants to try and take this.
Oh, how's he done that? No joke. That is one. Someone running into sight. Second one straight through smoke.
Going to be trying to get their way through, but still.
Yeah, now one, and I'm not even sure you have time for this.
Seconds left.
Yeah, this is a save, and
yeah, it is a
has
save.
A Guardian as well, so it sucks for him. He's been on the lurk through mid.
It's an incredible round for MIBR to win. They are loving this.
That's inside his orb. Now that he's learned about that one, though, you can start shocking
2
it at the
armor
beginning
rebuys,
of rounds.
that's it.
Look, you see them pinging it out on the minimap.
Yeah, they're thinking about it.
He's like, all right, boys, my lurk got no value this round because of this trip. I need you to get rid of it.
Anzi, hello. They've been stomps at the moment. But this map looks like it might be close.
Some of their ideas here.
That's what we're thinking. That was game 1. I mean, it was nice to watch in terms of how good G2 are.
And this is going to start a bit of an
it was a stomp.
Battle. Here's the replacement trip that's coming through.
Look at that, instant.
The second one was, but yeah, Keston just distracted. There's a lot to account for there.
And we're watching from Ardazine's point of view. Bear in mind, Shannon popped his own smoke to play around on site too. All right, so look at this. The shock dart's going to come through to break a trip that was there last round. Now it's tucked around the corner. So a slightly worse trip for the defense, but at least it stays up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we are sending it over towards middle.
And Aspas's job is to
this smoke goes down in a bit. And they're all going to be here.
Oh,
it's going to get weird.
Yeah. And they're going to come knock in. Going to try and open this
There's so many on the off angle there already. Now it gets really weird. He saw so many though.
Now is it full speed ahead? What is the call? The dash is just shy, just short of the mark. No safety to be found.
Keep an eye on this guy in spawn. Oh god, it's going to get super weird. Oh, they heard each other.
They definitely heard.
Oh, they heard each other.
They heard each other. That was nuts.
Gun ready.
Now what do these 3 do?
Waiting. Crew.
Does this fast guy jump or the spacing's really off?
This time around, you're just opening yourselves up way into these angles. Just the slightest of off angles.
Oh, what I
well. Damn. There's another thorn in their side. Potentially the win con.
And Shy, he's where the defenders are buying guns.
This is a weird round.
He's completely flipped the map. And he's got
not yet,
little chance of converting this. He has no info about where Cortezia or Ardzina are.
Hello, keeper.
They could be anywhere.
Hey, mate. Congrats, Elliot.
He's got a benefit of his wall to play around over towards A, but this is full discipline by MIBR. I mean, you just look at their positions. Hit up plant. Creeping forwards, double face. Oh, there was a chance.
Oh, there was a chance, yeah.
That's all it will remain.
And that would have been a nightmare had MIBR allowed
they can buy next.
But even with as good as Shy has been playing, he couldn't quite land that 1v2. So MIBR take the lead here. What a strange occurrence on the flank over there with
it's all over the place.
Yeah, Ardazine and Adverso just kind of running into each other, both hearing each other.
Yeah.
Bizarre. But also showcasing that MIBR are willing to abuse the fact that crew are not running a hard sentinel. There are no trips on the flank. That's something that NRG never really did when they played against KRU.
Do you think Sem played bad enough that they won't qualify in their best of 5 for a G2 too good? It is a solid mix of both. G2 are too good. But Sentinels definitely
gives MIBR another chance to just touch base and figure out what they want to do.
I think the mid rounding and like just them playing as like their team play needs to be better than that.
Built up enough of the bank.
Like I think one of these two teams would punish them if they bring that level on tomorrow.
And it should be predictable. Enough players died on MIBR,
Cupid, of course, dude. It was fun to watch.
Economy's out of control, basically. Yeah. So
I liked your Lotus as well. I thought your Lotus was really good.
But where is he going to play? Aspas has generally been playing around mid, but he's going to get double smoked.
It was nice seeing the Lotus
really
in terms of confidence.
With a Viper wall in his face?
Everyone looked way more confident.
So, KRU's
yeah, your split's really nice.
Does somewhat kind of
ESR also just wins every clutch somehow.
To start B, but you don't want to.
That one where he was back of B with low HP was wild.
And he's gonna, by the look of it,
This
try to play
is
this
just the
top box position
screen.
with
That's
where he
crazy.
can actually get on the other side of the Viper wall. So that seems like quite a nice position to play against KRU's setup.
Yeah, peek off Artisan's flash as well, which is the way that they've been trying to play it.
I think you're allowed to do that in Academy's keeper.
Very spread, slow siege approach here by KRU.
And not only that, Aspas can actually see over the top of the Viper wall here.
The knife on attack goes deep, and it's like a knife that is either close or on the right. They know he's on the right once they clear everywhere.
Feel like this heavy B pressure, Aspas, he's not budging.
No. Right, they can hear all the noise being made by KRU.
So,
one thing that would
pressure created.
put a bit of
Question mark.
plans for MIBR would be that cosmic
And
divide.
as you can see on the minimap, this call is perfect.
And in fact,
They got no info over towards.
do
they have info over towards middle? Oh, they do have info over towards middle.
He realizes, but he's going to be under
Ah, mate, he's got to do a lot. He's just got to kill at
with it.
least one.
There's no retreat from this angle. Get a kill and you got to stand your ground.
Astro goes in, tanks the flash, doesn't hit the guy next to him.
Knife tags, targets in his
That's unlucky.
Just can't quite land it. Open sight, never to push back this plant.
KRU shouldn't be playing too many people off site here because of the smokes that are still online for Xenon. But they're only leaving Mazzino in this spot.
Could be dangerous. Artisan on the flanker.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean,
it's another one.
Gave him a few extra.
3v5, this might not even be a
they were kind of more on top of it because of the Aspas flank that happened earlier, right?
Even though the money is good for MIBR, the chances of success are just so low, and you're going to be powering up the pit.
I think they should still be trying to like pick as they try and save from heaven, in my opinion.
KRU,
but I get it.
Demonstrated some good
money's through the roof. Can't get much better. We got literally took no damage.
To me, that they're falling off site so much here.
I didn't like the setup from MIBR. It looked like they gambled so heavy,
into some of these rounds. But it is helping them deal with the flag. Right? They had so
like it was such a weird, setup to play against against an Astro.
Right, that round.
Just one person committed, one person floating here when you have full info middle, and 3 people A.
But KRU used
even though
divide, which was
there was only a little bit of pressure here.
Off, in my opinion.
Like it didn't feel great to watch.
Moves it around, and he's starting on B.
A slow play from KRU.
Okay, this is nice though. Early flash, that creates pressure like they're close. They're going to clear this with Mazzino's knife. Mazzino's knife goes in, doesn't hit anyone.
Hide his presence. But to break this drone just himself, so has to reveal the hand.
Noswa actually tried to body block the Viper orb at the start of this round, and so I think it's a bad smoke.
Whoa. Oh my god, they read it.
This is exactly the type of stuff.
They fully read it. No one close with the knife, and they knew they were going to go for the higher lower setup where you can see in front of the wall. It's a great amount of trades to get back into this. If Mazzino gets a kill, he gets his ult. Not that it will matter too much, they kill the smoke.
Yeah, and it's all relying on to that, I think. Shogtart's doing the damage. Quick tap, flash through.
Oh my god.
Snake bites! What is occurring? They're trying to flip the map and take it away from them still. Aspas trying to take it straight to them, rifle in.
Oi, oi, nice shots, dude. What the hell is that? He's always good for at least one round, isn't he?
Cortezi was on the flank. He wasn't even required.
Cortezi is like the security to win the round, and
the map
he's
is
just
so
done
big,
that.
you're like crossing a continent. By the time he gets that kill, the fight's already won.
Aspas is playing for his life. Starts with an operator, gets a pick, goes inside of his cloudburst, swaps over to a rifle. Bit of a problem here though. KRU were in a 5v3 and they somehow let it slip.
Great adjustments.
Yeah, bro, the crouch is saving him.
Players cannot allow Aspas to live for that long.
The crouch really saved him.
He's going to be able to get his operator back online too. Take a look at this little interaction in mid though at the start. Noswat is trying to headbutt the Viper orb.
Really,
I think he's done it again.
Yeah, it's slightly ajar.
Yeah, he has done it. He's given himself a little bit of an angle.
It's very interesting. KRU up and over, drone as well. It's going to be spotting a multitude of targets, but with the nade at your feet, Aspas cannot take the peak that he was
we got a
hoping
free
for.
side on this one. Free plant.
Actually committed.
They got to be careful with the Shannon getting a kill here. Shannon gets a kill. This is a done rounds. They can't give him a freebie. Do they late luck, mids? Kesnet is.
Take it up straight up in these fights. Raw gunplay needs to do the job.
Nice shot.
Quick scope to answer back. Kesnet.
Dude, that's a hard shot to hit from Aspas there, by the way. Yeah, he might have to knife send this.
They try and opt into this play. Tap, gotta force that pull out. First wave of things. Rare whiffage, Aspas up and around! Drafted away! And sky high! Just slicing and dicing!
Oh, God. They got time for it as well. Like, well, we said we wanted to see him knife send it, and he absolutely knife sent it.
He's barely able to hold angles for the rest of his teammates.
Bro got some height as well. This smoke owned it from also.
In the back of his head, he's like, I want to pop these knives, I want to pop these knives. And then when he does,
every single time it's just an isolated 1v1.
Death from above, so high up. Got a great angle on both of those players. Adverso and Melzer have no chance. What an ace.
That's a bye-bye. Hashtag unlock your ace.
Aspas has got 2 rounds now.
But we're straight back into it.
And you gotta remember this is an attack-sided map, and 5-3, like it's looking great. It's looking more and more like a splat.
He's knocked KRU's economy down. Kesnet looking to respond, needs something of his own. But Ardazine is here with his 0 point.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's just waiting.
To throw it, knowing
yeah,
how
there we
Kesnet's
go. Kesnet's got an entry with a shorty.
Well, you can just try and poke and prod onto the corners of these angles. This is fast and rapid. Trying to shut down this play.
Knives are back.
Swarming them.
Knives are gone.
Whoa. Dude can do no wrong.
It got a bit awkward. Oh.
Great read from MIBR though. They knew where the hit was coming through. They knew that Kesnet was going to be looking to get active with the Blade Storm. And Ardazine goes down with a ship.
The great half no matter what already. They can lose the next 3 and it's still good.
That combo of Xenom anchoring on this right-hand side with Ardazine on the other has been actually a really effective counter to what KRU have tried to do on A.
And the knife timing was so good. Yeah, they're looking a little stressed.
Clash occurring, yep. Out through B, made! Oh my, underhanded! Can you adjust the aim in time? Just the one. Stalemate called for.
Ardazine is going to realize that they weren't going for a full B hit there. That was just a default, because otherwise he would have run into more players.
They have no idea Aspas is here, though.
That he's alive is going to have his IGL
right? And unless they've done research and they know that when they go aggro, he holds window if they have an op, but... yeah, they didn't. Okay.
Give Aspas an inch and he will take a mile.
I was going to say, I'm surprised he's not going for that one.
The dash into the smoke as well, using his opponent's smoke as cover.
Trying to stay active. Trying to be aware. The Viper's pit might cause some
3v4 and they go for the Viper.
Definitely going to cut up the angles where Aspas
gives you a lot of space here. It's going to still incredibly hard for them to plant. It all pretty much comes down to Mizzino's one flash.
The plant tap is the biggest problem here.
There goes the one flash.
Oh, just spotting him.
Yeah, I mean, look how much space it gives them. But they can at least plant now, but keep an eye on Cortesia. He's absolutely sending it.
Anticipated that's going to be a fake.
Does he enter?
4 seconds left.
Here comes Cortesia from behind. Do they even think about this?
Middle. Do they think about it? The question. Inside the smoke 4, Melter. Not too much you can do there, Shy. It's a 1v3. Skip it, hop in straight
okay,
through,
very nicely
but an
hand from
immediate
MIBR.
answer.
Dude, 7?
Sniffing out where Shy could be playing
Might be
Really
very
good protocol
one-sided.
there from MIBR towards the end as well. Have one person go in and Aspas ready to hop in with the shorty to get the trade kill. Very tough for Shy to clutch in that spot. A nice idea from KRU, honestly, though. Once they were already down in a 3v4, the pit was probably the only way that they were going to be able to win it. But so far, it has been rough. KRU got the pistol and round 6. And other than that, MIBR have been completely in control. Aspas 15-3. We needed a star performance from him if MIBR were going to
Yeah, I
come
mean,
back in
he's
this match.
popping them.
And he has delivered.
Isolate them and kill them.
A historical head-to-head. Aspas versus Kesnet. Battled
And
many
they go
times,
back
but
to him
it's
as
Aspas
well.
who's won
Raid
it
boss
5
is
times
here.
versus Kesnet's 1.
You are divided.
Now we're going to see him once more.
Yeah, he's got a
tested up onto
teammate
the
to
corner.
shoot this recon as
Pushed
well.
up.
Sorry, his drone.
Time to strike is nigh. Missing the anticipation there. Hunter's Fury to supplement this.
Oh,
This is
wait,
quite a lot.
Nozo went for it?
Add into this exec.
Last time they ran an execute like this, Cortezia got caught, and the rest of MIBR ended up saving.
Planted.
Guys, I'm not sure you need to push like this. Oh my goodness.
KRU with aggressive post-plant positions, not allowing MIBR
As
a
soon as
chance
the
to come
smoke
back
goes
through.
down, heaven.
It's up close. And personal. Mazina.
Oh, it's so weird. Flash for
Wait,
flash.
Hold on! He's won the timer now. Artisan just can't get a second
Nice
one.
shot, dude. Yeah, I mean, Shy hit some absolute
Trigger,
shots
top
there.
tap with the feet. Kesnet staying alive and active. Aspas though in a 1v3 now. Hello. Just not given the easy option, is he?
Felt doable though, just because it was
It's a
him.
good exec from KRU. They get in, Cosmic Divide.
I tried to
find a
save
pick
them,
onto
though.
Nozru, who's trying to play his timing. And then they're all pushed up, ready to play off each other. KRU can still recover this half. But it was their attack side on this map that looked the most dangerous. And it's not like Bind, in my opinion.
We're gonna
where
go map
KRU
3.
individually
I mean,
were
KRU
looking
need to
bad at
kind of win the
beginning.
last round and pistol, to be
I think
honest.
KRU still look pretty decent on an individual level here. It's just that the ideas are not really working in the same way.
Another fast play. They're going to be meeting though. Head to head. Just the cam to take that first spot. So nothing out of
The
the
drone
ordinary,
go
at least
out?
for KRU. They're going to be thinking,
Uh-oh.
hold on. That's a drone. You got to updraft dash just to
Yeah,
get the hell
still
away
fine though.
from it.
Did they expect
So the
2 on
tiebreak is
site
still
when they seen
plenty
him
of
here?
players. Target rich is the environment. Cortesia wants to hold that down and hold down the ground. A
Very
line
nice.
stepped over.
Dude,
Happy
8
to
on
shut them
defense
down
is-
and away. Shorty in hand. Why not? It's getting scrappy and messy. But I mean, final round of this first half.
Yeah, looking like the Abyss choice was great.
A 5v2.
Spike down.
KRU cannot find enough. Mills has
nice
foiled
shot
it
as
with
well.
He ran into that same trip.
That's a lot, right? I haven't seen
From
an
Cortezia.
8 on
And
defense for a
MIBR
long,
put
long
together an
time.
8-4 half. A wonderful response to getting shut down in the second half of Bind. Bit of wind behind their sails and a flawless end. The little interplay between Aspas dashing away and Cortezia moving forwards, it's lovely to see. But I don't think you're going to be able to get Aspas carrying with an operator in the next half. So different questions here for MIBR if they're able to close things out.
Yeah, but listen, the rifling in Aspas's hands, he's no slouch at it. We're going to be finding out on the other side of this.
TRX? Yeah, might have been them. Dude, TRX have consistently had a great Abyss. Still not that impressed by MIBR. See, they look good on this map for sure. I agree, Aspas solo saved 2 rounds. But, like, even getting a 6-6 would have been a good half. The beta thing was taken to a way different level. What Bren intended with it. What about the Aspas stuff? He plays his life sometimes, and I do feel like the rest of his team sometimes aren't on the same page. But again, I would say it's like one in every 20 rounds he does something that is like most people should be going for it.
Come out strong on the backside of that map one where it was so rough, and they just do it to taunt you, Josh. The jeers added into the back. I mean, I don't even know the name of that one. Just so we peel back the curtain.
Because
we are doing a crew right now.
That's classic. Guy just got exposed.
They need a pistol here. They've been
No,
good on the
sick.
pistols. If they want to be able to get back into this one, I think they need.
I mean, considering
important
crew
things
one
to go well
pistol
for
as
them.
well, like that's a
Start here.
mad half.
This looks like, if this is the real starting positions for MIBR, this looks like a hard read on crew.
Yeah,
going
you wait
fast.
for the knife.
Careful you don't press the S key.
Yeah.
That's 3 players. on
We're at a
precarious position.
2-1 for pistols.
actually.
The 2
I can't
for
count.
crew. Recon goes middle.
Elementary school,
I
did you?
really didn't know.
Crew are pushing
MIBR
out
just droned
Face this
and knifed
head on.
over towards
Underhand
B.
with a flash.
Oh my
goodness.
There's the
goodness,
prep.
how?
It just works perfectly.
Yeah, no, this is just a
Even though
perfect
Aspas was
anti, by the
blinded
way.
up, Shannon
They knew
wasn't.
the exact pistol that was coming.
He was able to respond. Ghost in hand. Looks to Shy to step up as well. See if he can pick apart any of these MIBR players that are just holding their ground. Straight down, hitting that spike drop down, but immediately picked up.
Ardezine's already deep on B. This was an extraction
How? It
process
might
to
just be
get
their
the spike,
reaction
but if
over
Ardezine
towards B.
dies,
Way up. Ardezine's missed the ang.
then suddenly
I mean,
B site becomes a little more dangerous.
Adverso
First
still
up,
needs to
take all this
just
space.
absolutely pop
Can
everyone.
he make the play to win the pistol? Crew need it.
Here's the footsteps.
Where's that
Just
gone?
about missing there, but the dart ricocheting potentially off across the
Yeah,
back.
extra
Westwood
bounce owned him
overcome
on
Nosworth.
this.
Tapping away their classic in hand.
Yeah, we get
Zio's
another
only got
1-1
6
pistol.
health
The
to his
2-2.
name. Got to make a play for this round, but at this point, pure impossibility.
Saved it? Yeah. They're good.
To be
They're
offered
good
and
for
handling
just a
mistakes from
clean
MIBR.
clean
They're
map
not in
here.
the mood to be giving that away for free. Aspas.
Yeah, convincing map into
Puts him
convincing
away.
map.
And if there was a hope for Crew in this map, it would have had to be
Yeah,
with that pistol, I
it
think.
just died.
This is going to be so tough for Crew to get back in. MIBR with the weapons to take them up to double digits. Oh, what a nice preparation. I think overall in this game, you've seen
Look at
that
that
MIBR
second
are
kill.
putting
What
serious
even
thought
is
into
this?
how to beat Crew. The ante is really present. You see it on that pistol round setup where Aspas and Shenom are waiting, anti-flash. It didn't necessarily work on bind.
I mean, they went for a bolder
But the
thing on
demonstration
bind.
of the thought is still there. And the preparation.
The playbook from crew is way bigger on bind. That's the issue.
It's definitely enough to set them up nice and early with that pistol round win, guns in the hands. Full presence, a 4-1 split.
There is 4
Trying to make
people
their
here.
mark known here with Aspas leading that charge. Just popping heads all over the place.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and the peak inside. Oh, maybe not the peak inside the smoke.
Yeah.
Mel's are
No,
maybe
yeah,
not
they
quite
didn't. I'm
identified
not sure he
there.
came up on
In and
radar.
out.
Gets away with one.
Still, can't imagine he's going to be getting away with too much more. 7 bullets. And that
Dude,
is
his aim
crispy
is looking
business.
It's a
incredible.
one-man wrecking ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is just
One day,
dominating the
is
map.
going to break, and that's going to be a disaster.
Well, who did we see that did that in the middle of an exec just recently?
I don't know.
It was a game I was watching, I think, a couple of days ago. Somebody mid-exec just falls into the pit on A. I could have sworn it was Aspas, actually.
Was it Valen today?
Oh, you know what? I think it was MIBR when they were playing against EG.
It was Aspas,
I
yeah.
went back and rewatched
Yeah.
that game. Aspas, middle of an A exec, just falls into the pit.
yeah. That was incredible.
But here we go. A bonus round that looks incredibly deadly for MIBR.
Yeah, bonus round is
Almost
basically a buy
everyone with
round.
rifle.
Just spotting. Slightest the body, Shy with a reposition.
They
now.
one-way
Under as
smoke
well.
mid.
Blades are in.
Jeez, look at that
Oh
aim
man,
right
never
now.
recover.
How are you
Never
meant to
gonna
do
push them
anything?
back and away. Hold on,
Oops.
Nade. That did not go where you
Maybe if
wanted
the
it to.
util, they start owning
Still.
themselves.
They're
Oh god, that was a
forwards.
nightmare.
They're counting for these positions.
That was an
Just
absolute
seeing the
nightmare,
whole
man.
Crew to be playing a retake spot there.
Listen,
Yeah,
they're
after I'm
trying to
seeing
double
that,
fix
you
this
just
one.
have your gun out the
Aspas
whole
have to
time.
go there from
You're
that
banned
spot.
from util
Just
for a little bit.
more unlikely. Cam out wide. Bodies falling. One player left
Oh.
to stand. Is Shannon with the Guardian up in his hands. Looking sky high. That's going to be a late start. Half earned for Shy. That's win cons earned as well. Gives
Yeah,
him a
he
lot of
got here
bounce to try
pretty
and play
early.
into this round.
Yeah,
And
Shy
up
got
into the
there
side.
real early as
The
soon as that star
four-piece.
came down.
Shy.
But they got a
glimpsed back
long
at
way to
domination
go
that he just
though.
was
Like
letting
it's a
loose on
great
blind.
bonus from MIBR
He
no
doesn't
matter
have
what.
to rebuy armor, so we'll be able to get a bit more weaponry going. He even gets a sheriff to toss to a teammate, but considering how
Oh
sloppy
yeah, who's
that
the
was from
replay guy,
MIBR,
man?
A lot of
That's
mistakes.
that's outrageous.
the fact that they still
Dude, we
managed to
got
kill
double
4 is
POV,
real
relax,
rough for
dude.
Crew. because it keeps the crew economy incredibly honest. You see, Ardazine has got a read that crew are not applying
That's
any
messed up,
defense over
man.
towards that cliff jump up
So
spot.
messed up.
He just ran
Okay, so
through
we got
there
that
with
one-way smoke that
very
we're talking
care
about
of
in
the
middle,
world.
so it kind of enables them to fight it a little bit as they do the wall on B. But we have Shy playing close. So last round he did this smoke and they saw it. Now he does the smoke again and he can play like inside it. And they're droning like he's not here. It's a cool little bait. To bring this out in the big buy rounds, I'm a fan of it. Wait, he tagged him. Wait.
Just instinct at work here. MIBR definitely trying to work the map as well. Even Aspas to take point. Flash in his face, crossing back over.
What even is that?
Ardazine's been getting
Dude,
pretty
imagine
aggro
that was a
over towards B and
headshot. That would have
caught
been
this
the
round.
most insane thing ever.
The door broken open. There's one more layer of defense for it. They will hear this before Cortesia can even get much done.
It feels
Odds
quite
in. Yeah, he was a
individual
little
here
bit
from MIBR.
committed
Yeah,
over
it
towards
sounds like the
B.
plan has gone
I don't know if
to
there was
pot.
like a knife that gave fake
This point looking
info,
for any
but
sort of
I don't know why
opening,
he's.
I mean, less than
I
40
don't know why he's
seconds
so
left.
committed here.
So this is going to end with a bit of an
With like
ace
what was
split, but
going on.
I can't really tell whether Aspas or Cortesia is going to be the player that.
Yeah, but
goes for
honestly,
the
they still might
split.
win the 4v5. Look at
Who's
the
the
map. They're
impetus?
picking right.
Who's going to get this
Verso
ball
has
rolling?
no idea.
Dash active.
And
we're walking
Kesnet's
up most
solo
around
sight
here.
goes
Dash falls into
down.
the smoke on top of an Aspas. Does have the knives to play around with, but 17 seconds left. Open towards the A site. He's the front section. Earns himself that gun.
And Cortesia did a great job of being able to pick up
10
that
seconds
sight
left.
anchor early. When Kesnet fell, made all the difference, and Aspas has got an iron grip on heaven.
There's a drop down, I think. Mazzino was on top of the box. And
Dude, look at his
just starts
score.
timing to try and take it. Verso, pixel angle, trying to play with it.
24.
He's on top of the box,
To
and that
6.
is a lovely one.
That was a fast shot, by
See
the
it
way.
from his perspective, but
Yeah, no, it looked fast.
looked rough to try and wrangle that shot together. 2 versus 3. This is slow going
Got
so
a
far.
smoke
for Crew,
here,
with that
but we
player
got
advantage.
Astra suck, so they got to tap that
Possibilities
early.
for them.
Bro, what
Now just
is
the one
going
once
on?
more.
Verso is one-tapping
Tries to stand up
everyone.
to them, but Rifle and Hank can't
Okay.
do too much more.
Let's give them some
There's
confidence
a lot
on
of
this.
aim diffing going on in this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, there really
And
was.
Verso in
He's not
particular
wrong.
with the Guardian does an incredible job of being able to outplay Aspas and then Sova diff Nozwa. If Nozwa had won that duel, he got the Sova ult online, and he's in a post plant.
Yeah,
with
he's out here
Sova
straight
ult.
up
It would
one-tapping
become
Aspas.
Very tough.
We'll see this one.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we're
that's
pre-aiming
lovely.
this,
Yeah,
though.
little
So.
micro adjustment.
Great round from Adverso. Crew need their individual skill to be online. It's one of the big reasons why they've been able to turn around this bracket run.
This is a scary
limp
ult
opening against
when he's
Loud.
24-6. Let's keep an eye on Mazzino's knife.
Long way to go yet, though, for Crew. Still 4
Okay.
rounds behind, but the
Aspas
money-
on B, Mazzino over towards A. And they insta-use knife as their default
chance
still
for
as
them to-
well.
Rack up a few more.
I mean, MIBR with that
Even that
info,
gap.
just go, hold up, we've got a small chance where these knives
Size orb
are
there
going to be
is
able to stay
really
out the
nice for
whole
going for
time.
Mid-reclear strategies.
I like the insta-rotate after, but
Pop the orb. Throw in
don't.
a
They're going to get over
throw,
towards
go
site,
for
and
a
Aspas
feed.
can win it.
Acts as a nice one-way for you to very regularly go and recheck mid.
They put an Astral
Right
into
up
the
their
eco
faces,
though, but
Aspas,
sure.
hello. He's active.
Oh
Back
god,
into the fight,
they're
there's a
going
flash
for it.
into the
3
back as
ults.
well, just to try and make sure that Aspas can play off of this, but he's hard committed onto the top section. There is Chaos into the mix, into this round. Shy is going to be trying to thrive in it. Weaving back and forth with smokes
Nice
and
shot.
walls. Cortesia up top as well. On top of it, Shy cannot be toppled. Sky refuses to be removed. But
Whoa.
finally will go down. That's a cheeky
What's his
position to
actual
be taken.
HP?
One knife to his
23?
name.
No,
Aspas
40.
needs a gun or an upgrade or anything.
Oh, that's killed him.
A refresh in order, shock dance to the side, and he missed it. His last chance.
Still
He's only got the
doable.
shorty.
Oh, he has no he has no
Two
knife yet? Wait, what's he actually meant to do?
Trying
Okay.
to bait out the shots with the Outlaw. I don't know how you could possibly win this round.
It can't be a worse
It's the
situation.
most unwinnable spot any player's ever
Yeah,
been
look
put
at him
in.
just
Yeah, he's
laughing to
giggling. He's
himself.
25 and 6, he's giggling,
It's
he's
like, dude, what
having
on earth do I even do
just
here? He has to die though. Like, he actually has to die.
The
He-
greatest of all time player, potentially. 25 and 6 with a shorty.
Yep.
Then it is a fair fight.
Yeah, don't think so.
No.
Don't think so.
you gotta
Oh,
die, yeah.
God.
Okay,
And will eventually go down.
yeah.
That round genuinely got a little bit closer.
I did.
Squeaky bum time for a moment.
Who bailed them
When
out? Was it
Shy
Shy?
pops his Viper's
Yeah,
Pit
it
and
was
then
Shy.
Nozwa gets the kill. Aspas still has knives up, and there is danger. But KRU navigate it, and this next round is going to be the most important one. And for that reason, MIBR have taken a tactical timeout. Round 18, we're about to go in.
Chris is having way too much fun.
An attack timeout called for MIBR, because if they don't win this, their economy is going to get wrecked again. And then the
Shy saved so many rounds. No, Shy's been so good in kickoff.
Exactly. It's going to be tightening between the two of them, and MIBR don't want that. That's why they call this timeout. KRU have found an in.
Kesnet has an operator. The defense also has Cosmic Divide to be able to work with. So any of these off-site post-plant ideas,
yeah, they got to stick all on site.
Have to be dead if you want to be playing like that. So far, haven't really seen too much of a vision from MIBR on their attack. They're doing some half-hearted stuff towards mid and trying to lurk Artisine on B. And outside of that, they're just playing pretty spread without
between Shy and Leaf for player of the tourney for Americas.
All of those lovely
I think it literally has to be Leaf.
On
I can't even consider anyone else of how good he's playing.
Maybe just praying that maybe Aspas can just open up enough rounds once you switch over to the attack. But you're exactly right. I mean, you got to see a bit more thought put in.
If you have a game where Aspas is dropping 30 and you still lose, that's rough.
Problematic.
That's
I mean, yeah, that is rough. It's not great if that's what happens. Let's do a money check. We got 1, 2. No, let's give them the loss bonus. We got 2 people that can't buy next. We got okay, 2 people on each side that can't buy next.
You got to expect.
I would include Shy in that.
Gets broken that early.
Kind of 3.
You're thinking the op is there.
Take flight.
Bit of pressure over towards B into the group to hit over towards A. We got the luck middle. Oh, that is a giant pick. Yeah.
As well for his troubles. Lay that one down. A quick peek from Medino.
Dude, it's just a human decoy.
God damn!
Aspas's movement is just
Aspas's movement is incredible.
It's like an eel in the water. Good luck getting a
grip
grip
on
nice
him. Round from them.
And Cortesia comes alive.
Yeah, just he kind of inserted himself over towards middle, to be honest.
The rest of the players on
MIBR
didn't even
use that much.
For it. Breaking the drone, drawing the attention. Wiggling through the air for Aspas as well. And Shy left. He's been amazing on the defense. Bind. Here on Abyss, he's been good too, but this is about as unwinnable as Aspas with a shorty in a 2v1.
Very nice. All
right. A lovely strike coming out from MIBR. Fraud having that impact coming out of
it's good damage done as well. Like, so many people are surviving here.
And they couldn't have found a better moment for their Cypher to come online.
See this one from his perspective.
What KRU was doing in mid.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, 360s, but still.
One enemy remaining.
It's a little bit of a Jira.
Little bit of a Jira.
I think you can give that a Jira Aspas.
Yeah. Well, we missed a moment, but that's okay.
And look at the emotion difference there.
Yeah.
Instant timeout by KRU.
I think they have to force it.
KRU,
even though 3 of them are wrecked.
It as a must-win round for MIBR, but it also was a must-win round for KRU. Because if they wanted to get a bit of a comeback started, that was an eco swing round for them as well. MIBR.
The side-by-side reactions, yeah, they're awesome.
Would have been pushed down.
They really are.
KRU could have got back within 2.
We speak about it the other day, but it was just like coaches they had, now they got players as well. It's cool.
It can come down to 1, 2, couple of major rounds where the ults and the economy swing in one direction or another. And Atom is trying to bail them out of a hole right now.
The major difficulty, like you said, because the money is
Aspas's movement. Oh no, it's one of the best. Yeah,
potentially
one of, if not the best.
Potentially, but
it's not good though.
It's not good at all.
Their economy is in a really rough spot here because they won a round and then, I mean, to be honest, they won a bunch of rounds in a row. I'm surprised their economy is in such a bad spot.
So they do go for the. I mean, they're kind of accepting 12 here, to be honest with you. Got a hero gun.
Genome with an attack side operator here.
Okay, so they drop him the gun and then he buys armor, and then he goes aggro over towards middle.
Really good on Abyss for being able to control defense aggression, which is the kind of thing you're expecting when
Jorgamo? No, yeah, Jorgamo's got incredible movement. Honestly, some of the movement
he is on an island.
When we got the Neon meta was pretty mental.
Don't know what raft you've got cooking, but okay, into the cam, doesn't matter. Hello! Hello! And that was
dude,
realistically one of the
please.
only chances
Ah,
for
it
Crew
could have
in
been
this
incredible.
round.
Cortezia was feeling it there.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got to the
when,
ace.
as soon as they double swung him there, I was like, oh, it
MIBR
could
going
actually be the
away
clip.
with a really
Oh
easy one
my
here.
goodness, nice shot.
And they get up to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we said this was most
When
likely.
you
They
see that
accepted this
smoke at
already
the
to an
top,
extent.
I think alarm bells should be ringing a little bit in Cortesia's head, but he's so confident and so aggressive. One of the things you'll note when he's on defense is he loves walking up, taking space, pushing. And he tucks himself into the corner, relying on his excellent
But
aim
that
to be able
third
to
shot
pick up
is
3.
fast though.
Potential final round here. MIBR are going to look to close and get up to 13-7. Aspas at 28 kills. He's got the potential to drop a 30 bomb to get him across the line.
Yeah, 30
Crew,
in 20
last
rounds.
chance.
Oops.
MIBR set their sights over towards B once more because it's been where the
We'll let him
success
have it after the round he just did.
Slowing it down, posturing a little bit with the util.
Once more, Adazine trying to create pressure over towards that cliff. jump
Oh,
up.
the timing
They get
is...
spotted.
Wait, did he actually spot him? I thought his head already...
Might
I wonder
not
if they
be
went
the
too
ladder.
fast over
Now
towards B
easily
here.
Adazine is getting up here.
In through the back, Melter. A lot to be asked for this guy. Steps up to
Yeah,
that
this one doesn't look
challenge.
great though. What happened over towards here? What's my KO?
Just like that.
Why is my KO so far
Doesn't
ahead
have
of
a
my
foot.
jet?
Shannon, yeah, doesn't. You do not want them to be grabbing that. Not
Crew-
on the defense.
Yeah, Crew's economy is stressed. They're not going to be able to afford it. What a play by Melzer, though. Coming out of the tack timeout from Atom.
Oh.
Atom presumably talking about how to anchor against that B-site hit. Melzer's tucked underneath the bridge and then swings back out. Tanked a ton
Oh,
of
that,
damage in that position, by
recon
the way,
was great
but
though.
was able to catch the time.
Damn,
onto
Adverso
Adazine and
looked
Aspas.
kind of crisp in this round.
Adazine thinks it's free. He's been doing that since round 1. It's part of their game plan. I mean,
Okay, still the
one of this
Astral
half.
pressure. Late timeout.
another timeout. Back to back to back tag timeouts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this is a slow burn towards potentially the tail end of this map. A lot of room to talk about it. I mean, both of the teams and coaching staff's going to be trying to come up with solutions for this one because it has been back and forth.
Crew were mostly playing B retake kind of style at the beginning of this half. So Frod may have realized, okay, clearly guys, we just ran
The
into a
XX there,
stacked
I'd
B-site.
have to watch
They
it back
know that
and
we're going to be
see.
heading over in that direction.
It
They're
went
putting
way too
bodies on the
fast for me
site.
to know who's at
So
fault.
then, what's the adaptation? Is that going to open up mid? Does that mean we can go for a
Look
faster
like
hit?
the KO absolutely sent it,
And
to be
Atom
honest.
has to try to
It looked like
preempt
Artsin
the
wanted to
plan
finish
that
it
Frod is
on his
currently
own.
cooking up. Does that mean something fast from Crew? Rip the initiative away from this Brazilian team. Still a
get that.
The Viper and
gigantic
Abyss?
task for Crew to get back
The
into
Viper
this,
and Abyss
this
isn't
map.
banned. I think there's better
Exactly,
picks
so
these days.
4 rounds.
Like, I
what
think I would
stands
always
between
prefer
Crew
the Omen Astra.
getting to OT,
but
potentially standing a
the
chance. in this
Viper's
map
still,
for MIBR.
like, fine. It's still kind of nice, some stuff
See
you
them
can do.
calling that timeout. They are feeling that pressure to a degree. They want to try and close this one out here and now before the money gets too bad, before give Crew too many more ins.
MIBR
It's gonna be
are a
mind
little
games on mind
bit
games
far
occurring
away
here.
from their
Round
ults.
21.
The only thing that is
Kesney
worrying for
suppressed.
them.
Trying to take a fight over towards A main with a flash.
Quick peeks over towards mid. Seen a couple of jump spots occurring from Crew's side of things, but they're going to use that drone. Mid-round
Why is
information.
B
Gets the tag
link?
that he was
Mid
looking
also
for.
seldom part of the rounds on a miss.
Pulling out Aspas.
You talking about here? Wait, which bit are you
Spell
talking
out.
about? 1 or 2?
MIBR's game plan at least. Slow
Right
look
here.
towards mid. Cage down. In a spam, stray bullets, no targets to be found.
It's so committed
No
over
sort of
towards here.
connection, but
Cortesia's
You
found
you
another
really got to
timing.
plan to get
Shy
like
went-
anywhere
Shy moved his
past
Viper
this
up. It
point if
wasn't
you don't have a
in it for them
Euro.
to be able to hold on
Talk about 2
to A main
here.
this time. But the spike is going
It's
B.
and they
it's
just
rough to
the
take angels
initiative.
here.
Crew realize that he's going to be lurking down there, and they barrel down the door anyway. Still,
Like
MIBR
entering into this area
towards B.
is not great for anyone.
Slowly creeping, crawling forwards. Melzer with a potential opening. The 140 does not get it done. Shy quick with the answer. Still has to give up
Still,
that
they get a
space into the
plant,
side, but a
and
3
Shenham's going for a big
versus
play.
4.
Channel has to go for a play like this.
Yeah, risks.
It's unlucky.
In order.
Oh.
Necessary, in fact. And just
Wait,
about
no
wrangles the
bullets?
rifle in control. And
Nothing hit there.
in order for him, but Aspas again from that high ground on anticipating.
Whoa,
the
whoa,
corner,
whoa,
the
chill,
twist
chill,
of
chill.
turns. He can't be going for that
Ooh,
side.
my
Absolutely
goodness.
ridiculous.
The shots were nice here. Okay, they're just better on this map as well. It's just two maps where each team's better at.
To close out map 2.
Aspas really took over a lot of rounds to make this convincing.
He has found
To be honest,
excellent
Kozir as well had a really good
what a
game.
1v2 to close things out.
Oh, yeah.
Kisnet was just expecting him to be
Aspas with the kill at the end gets 30, right?
How does he
30 to
delivers the
9,
Red Bull
Tez
clutch?
is saying.